What role can AI play when it comes to marketing to target the customers?
Marketing has luckily been one of the industries where people have done, I guess, maybe not just the most work, but it's the most talked about work. I mean, because that's what marketers do. They're talking about the product, right? So you can imagine that the people who have built AI systems for marketers obviously would market that product as well. So there's been a lot of chatter about the use of AI in marketing. And the reason behind that is that marketing, especially digital marketing, online marketing, e-commerce, all of the stuff that is like digital native, had wonderful data sets to back up any hypothesis you may have in marketing, any tests you may run. You're measuring all the way through. And it's been oddly one of the more scientific parts of an organization for a while, often even more scientific than research itself. So having massive data sets for your marketing efforts from places like Google Analytics or all the Facebook campaigns or your Google ads or YouTube, whichever ones that you are actually doing marketing and advertising for. And of course, there's going to be a myriad of SEO tools and measurement tools for your website. So you're going to be able to at least tell a very good story about your entire marketing process and engine that goes behind it. You'll have things measured in many ways. So having that as the start is really good in AI because now you've at least got all of this data and you may have never done anything with it. But the great thing is, as a small organization, there's a lot of companies who know that you have this data, and if you work with them, are very capable of pulling out the little bits of knowledge and interpret the way the data is speaking to them so that you can optimize the kind of campaigns, possibly the geographies, possibly even the way that you write copy so that it performs best for your market. And that's actually something that we've done internally but it is an internal tool. It's literally, we've looked at our campaigns across many networks, which there aren't tools that do this. So this is basically like a data scientist's tool book. We do it all in, internal tooling. So we take the data that comes from all the types of campaigns that we run, whether they are on YouTube, Facebook, Insta, all over, and Google Ads. And obviously we take our Google Analytics and make sure that we understand how and where people convert. And then we optimize for the channels and geographies that work best. So that gives us a nice little superpower into marketing. And it allows us to only spend kind of stupidly for one cycle. So our tests can go kind of berserk and stupid and very expensive for one cycle of reporting from these companies. Once we get that report, we then understand where we've spent, how we've spent, and where it's been working the best. And we know where and how to optimize for the next cycle. So we wouldn't be losing money for a very long time. And that's usually the way that you want to test your marketing spend, is ensure that it's optimized in a way and revert where possible and really step on the gas pedal on any of the campaigns and geographies that are working.